Hey, welcome all to Let's Talk Football with your host, Mistabuddatah. I'm here today to get a little bit of stress off my chest. You know, everybody been down in my boy Tony Romo and those Cowboys. But let's talk about facts. Let's talk about real stuff real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Because I think everybody got the misconception in thinking that just because you are the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to just, boom, jump in and be the man and go to the Super Bowl every year that you behind the center. That's not how it works, and no team has done that in a while. The last team that even repeated or triple-peated was the Patriots. And ain't nobody saying that Tom Brady's career is on a downslide after the last game against the Bills when he threw them 4 picks. That's right, 4 picks to lose the game for his team. That's one more pick than what Tony Romo did to lose the game for his team. Still, no, Tom Brady is not getting no criticism. All he did was cut his hair, and they think he back in the game. I think that's way too much love, even though he did prove in the past that he can get it done, but he proved in the past he can get it done with amazing coaching, amazing players, and amazing line to block for him. You see every week his line is real stout, and it blocks. But enough with that, though. You know, all these critics out here and all these naysayers don't really know the facts, and unfortunately, I don't even think they know the game. You know, I just think they just out here looking at what's on TV, playing these fantasy footballs and these numbers, and just thinking that's what it is. And that's not what it is. It's deep. It's like I said, it's a man's game. It's a gladiator sport. It's rough out there, and it is a team sport. Quarterback is one out of 11 players that's on that field on the offensive side at that time. So it goes all the way around, hands down. People need to just step up. Coaching has to do a better job. The Cowboys came into the second half 27-3, you know, and I'm thinking to myself the whole time, like, yo, this is a big lead for the Dallas Cowboys, and they're at their limits in points. I'm thinking that they, you know, maybe get 35. You know, they're not seeing them 40-point stats right now because they are inconsistent on offense due to the injuries and the fact that these damn receivers don't know how to run routes. You know, so I mean, you can have all the hands in the world, but if you can't run a route to get open, you know, it ain't no good. You know, so. And then the line's not blocking worth them, but you know, that's just another story. It's another story. But still, you know, Tony Romo and them Cowboys are good. They're good players. They got a lot of good skilled people on the team, but you got to start looking at the coaching at some point. The coaching should have known when they had that big lead, and especially after that first interception, since you're going to come out hot and firing, trying to still come down the field and score. After that first interception, you'd have been like, hey, let's slow the tempo down. These boys are starting to get a little crunk out here. We threw an interception for a pick 6. Let's come out this time. Let's establish the run game. I would have ran that ball three times right off back. Even if I wouldn't have got the first down, I would have ran the ball 3 times, take the time off the clock, and kick it in my defense, play some damn defense. You know, because the offense was not getting it in. But then when you start giving them more interceptions, more confidence on top of confidence, Stafford didn't come into the game till, almost the 4th quarter? So, man, I think the Cowboys was doing, you know, a good job in the beginning as far as getting on their heads. They just didn't know how to control the pace of the game and to win the game at the end. And I think that goes solely on the coaching. A quarterback is going to want to go out there and throw the ball because the receiver is going to want to demand the ball. So it goes – that's when the coach needs to step in and say, hey, we're winning the game. We need to start playing, managing the clock and playing better. And also, I wanted to say about these naysayers and all this. It's the first month. Cowboys are 2-2, and if you look in history, the last 3 teams that's won the Super Bowl has had a losing record. And I don't think it's going to be any different this year because the people that come in with that wild card pick with that losing record seem to have the most fight in them, seem to have the most desire. Feel like, hey, they don't think that we should have been here. We a wild card. Let's go ahead and give it our best and push it to the limits. Now, that being said, the Cowboys got a long way before the playoffs, and they got a long ways to go with the injuries, with health and everything, before they can be that team that can be that dominant force. But I see it in their defense. I see it in Tony Romo more than I've ever seen it in his whole career, and I think they got it. And all I'm here to say is y'all need to get off of Tony Romo's back, man, because y'all don't know the game. And if y'all think y'all can play better than the game, why don't y'all go sign up and we see y'all get laughed off the field because half y'all can't ball, don't even know what y'all talking about. So with that being said, let's go Cowboys.